Namaste to all of you. Welcome everyone. I hope all of you are fine, having a great time on this earth. So, I am again with all of you to share some of the ancient wisdom of yoga with you. Is yoga a separate process from our life, or our life is there in yoga? Correct? So we will try to understand the depth and dimension of the word yoga from the different perspective. So as you can see, yoga is the philosophy, science, and art of holistic living where the ignoble in the man is transformed into the noble. That is, a yoga is a process of transformation. Transformation from ignoble to noble, from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light, from mortality to immortality. And it's a philosophy. That is, it's a science and it's a art. Science is, it can be tested with the help of science, that it is a step by step process. It is beyond religion. It is said where religion ends, their spirituality or yoga begins. So, and philosophy means it involves a darshan, a drishti, a perception of life. How yoga can take you from bondage to freedom. So, the general meaning of word or the shabd yog means union, jodna, and it is derived from the word Sanskrit root yuj, meaning to bind or to join or to attach and yoke. What to join? It means to join the individual mind with the universal mind. It means union with the supreme universal spirit to obtain the relief from the pain and suffering. The discovery of yoga happened why? Because the saints and sages discovered that, and Buddha also said that pain, the suffering is the reality of life. Why he is saying like that? Because there is, in everything you go through, there is some limitation. There is some limited nature is there in everything that you do. There is some temporary nature of the things that we experience, that they are not permanent, and we want to enjoy them permanently. It creates the craving in us, and which creates the pain and suffering. Clear? So yoga is a process of connecting, of joining our individual mind, which is limited, to that infinite universal mind, which is infinite, the source of eternal happiness, which is our true nature. We need not to do anything to be happy. We are always happy. Like it is said that a fish is in the water, but it is still thirsty. मछली पानी में रहती है लेकिन फिर भी वो प्यासी है, बिकॉज दैट फिश इज नॉट अवेयर. तो योग में घूम फिर के जो बात आती है वो आती है आपकी चेतना का क्या स्तर है. चेतना का ध्यान से समझिएगा. हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द लेवल ऑफ अवेयरनेस और द कॉन्शियसनेस दैट वी आर हैविंग with the practice of like asan, pranayama, mudra, bandha, kriyas, our consciousness get evolved from one level to another, and finally to ultimate freedom, that is self realization. So If we go as per Panini grammar, Maharishi Panini, three meanings of word yoga. One is usually yogi, that is yoga is unique. Like you and I are connecting, uniting together. It is also a yoga at some level. And what is that highest level? Connecting with everything. Then there will not be any duality. Then there will not be any contraindication. Second meaning is yuj samadho. Yoga is samadhi. Sama means equanimity. Adhi means intelligence or buddhi. When your buddhi gets equanimous, then you see everything as it is. You don't color anything. That yoga is samadhi, and samadhi is the goal of every yoga practitioner. And finally, yoga is yuj sayyama. Sayyama means yoga is constraint or yoga is management of our lower tendencies into higher tendencies. So the ultimate goal of yoga is union of Jivatma, that is individual self, with the Paramatma, that is supreme self. Like the goal of a river is to unite with the sea, to get infinite. So when, because our individuality, our smallness is creating the pain and suffering within us. And if we connect with everything, living while in the body, you can see the example of Raman Maharishi, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Paramahans Yogananji, so many enlightened masters. They established their relationship with the God. They established their relationship with that cosmic energy, with that cosmic blood. So that takes you away from your suffering. Now moving further, now let's see the different meanings of yoga in different texts. There is a very important text of yoga written by Maharishi Patanjali ji, which is Patanjali Yoga Sutras. If you want to know the science of yoga at one place only, please visit and learn, dive into the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. What it says? Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, highest definition of yoga. Yoga is cessation of the mental modification of the mind. So when you can manage your vrittis, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings in your chitta, and you do the nirodha, that is, you stop them, you transform them, and you remain in your true form, that is tada drashtu swarupya avasthanam, without any duality. You remain in your true form, in your real self, that is self-realization. So yoga is journey from that many to that again one. Clear? So it is given in chapter 1, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, second chapter, second sutra. Now coming to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Yoga is equanimity of the mind. And you know, Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, your mind is the greatest enemy and your mind is the greatest friend. So, as we know, the nature of life on this earth is dual. Sometimes you are successful, sometimes you are unsuccessful. Sometimes there is cold, sometimes there is hot. Sometimes you are hungry, sometimes you are full. So it is not possible to every time be in that whatever you are desiring for. So that's why Sri Krishna says, have the equanimity of your mind. A mind which is unfluctuated, which is calm, which is balanced in every situation. Because it is internalized mind. A mind which is externalized will be always restless, whereas the mind which is internalized will be always calm. I can give you an example. As you in sleep your mind is internalized. So when you wake up in the morning, you feel relaxed, you feel balanced. When your mind is outer during the day, you feel restless. So, concentration, the equanimity of mind, secret is concentration. Second sutra, shloka given in Bhagavad Gita is yoga karmasu kaushalam. That you should need to have that yoga with the karma, with the work that you are doing, and develop the skill. And to do karma kaushalam, you need two features. One is relaxation and one is awareness. While doing your action, always be aware and be relaxed and focus on your work. Try to be perfect in whatever you are doing. Then you will enjoy your work, you will not be restless about the result. Correct. So this is given in second chapter 50 shloka. So Bhagavad Gita, here you can see principle of non-attachment helps in the attainment of relaxation. Whenever you are attached to something, there is restlessness will come. There is development of karma. And when that karma is not satisfied, then there is a generation of krodha. And when krodha is not satisfied, lobha, that is greed is there. So Bhagavad Gita emphasizes awareness in action and alertness in maintaining relaxation. So relaxed action is the process and efficiency and skillful inaction is the outcome. Then we have Maho Upanishad defines yoga as the control of mind is yoga. Manaha prashnopay yog iti vidyate. Yoga is a skill to control your mind. So finally, if we look into it, yoga is the healer for whole world. It's a system of drugless medical system. If you practice, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of living. Yoga will free you from your dire fear in your life. And step by step, you will grow to your highest goal that you need in your life. And it will move you from lower consciousness to higher consciousness. It is said that the consciousness is developing. First, the consciousness was in stones. There, only Annamaya Kosh is active. Then it is moved into, after some time, into in plants, where Pranamaya Kosh is active. And when finally reaching into animal body, there Annamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh is active. And finally that consciousness is in the human body. There you can consciously decide your development, your evolution with the help of meditation, practice, sadhana, and finally you can be one with a God. It is said in Bible also, be still and know that you are God. So this knowledge can propel you for this wonderful journey of yoga. I hope all of you are got a new perception of thinking the definitions and apply these definitions on your life, and they are going to make you free. So thank you so much from my side. We will meet again with some new knowledge and wisdom.